So the first part will be first start with the mobilization of the gut. That will be like you prepare the two gut ends to be anastomosed. That two ends they should be free of the fat and they should be well vascularized. And you start placing two stitches. So we start with two stitch at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock position. And friends, as I have said many times before also, that there can be thousand ways of doing things and all of them can be correct. But you have to follow one technique, you have to practice one technique, master one technique to have consistent good result. So if you are following our channel, our app, then this is the best way we can teach you. So we will start with the two angle stitch at 12 o'clock. One will be at mesenteric end and one will be at the anti-mesenteric end. So in case even if there is a luminal discrepancy, one is a larger gut, one is a smaller gut, then also these angle stitch will be very helpful. So follow this technique in the verbatim basically, and you will have a good results. So align the guts properly, and they should be tension free. They should be lying well opposed to each other. The handling should be very gentle, as the cat hold the kittens. And this phrase I have repeated over many times. So if you are rough with the gut, then the gut will not pardon you. So hold it like a baby. So two stitches are taken, that can be silk or cat gut, 3020 on round body. To save the suture, we have kept the suture length short, but you should keep the adequate length so that these sutures does not interfere or get intermingled while you doing the gut anastomosis. You may have to watch these videos time and again and follow these techniques as shown here. And we have not, if you noticed, then we have not applied any knot. These are just angle or stitch just to align the gut. And with the help of two mosquito forceps, we are holding the two ends. Keep reminding your assistant that you have to just hold under adequate tension, that these two loops are just facing each other. And again, this is very important, that you have to ensure proper gut orientation. The gut is properly oriented. There is no tension, no twisting. The mesentery is safe. The gut is well vascularized. The section 3 or the step number 3 will be that using the PDS 4 double arm, that is the preferred suture I have been using since the beginning of this channel. I have already stressed upon. So PDS 4 double arm, we start with a stitch in the middle of the posterior layer as being demonstrated here in this video, and we stay approximately 4 to 5 mm from the edge. That is the adequate basically gut margin you have to take in the bite. Don't take too much, that will not be helpful and it will lead to more ischemia at the gut margins.